Okay, so this is my first video on this channel. Basically just documenting my video game collection slowly over the course of time. I had a significant collection that I lost in a flood many moons ago, and I've been slowly grabbing things over recent history, and but I haven't really honestly taken a good look to see what I have and stuff like that. So I just figured I'd, put pen to paper and document it and see what I got. And basically, I'm going to be going through all my games for each type of system in different videos, and I think I will. I'm gonna make a list here, write down some facts about them, and even to see what their value is currently on price charting. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Today I am starting the GameCube. I'm starting with GameCube because that's probably my favorite system from when I was, growing up. I had lots of experience with other systems as well, but GameCube was the one that I think I probably spent the most time on. So we'll see how it goes. So, all right, first game, Chronicles of Narnia. So this one was not part of my original collection. This looks good. But I liked the movie, and so I picked it up when I had the opportunity to for a good price. And it's got the reg card. It's got all that. So I liked the movie. I actually liked the cartoon from the 80s. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that, but that was something I really liked. But this one looks pretty good shape. Defeat evil Narnia. Combine characters for special moves. Conquer the forces of evil. Battle side by side in co-op mode. I might have to try it. So yeah, this is not necessarily the one. I'm just gonna call it Narnia. Excuse my poor handwriting. We'll say it's complete. It's the player's choice. I think this is the only one. Here, let me. So we're over there. Let's see. So you guys can see. Let's see. Chronicles of Narnia, GameCube. So the average for a CIB or complete in box is $10. So we'll just put that. And I'm not planning to sell these or anything. It's interesting to log it all up and see what it's all worth. So that was the first one, Chronicles of Narnia. Again, sad that the first game I picked is one that I have not even actually played. So next one, Metroid Prime. So this one was in my original collection that I lost. It got absolutely demolished, everything with this one. So this is a used new copy to me. It's in okay shape. It's got does it have the manual? Yes, okay, it's got that. So it is complete, I believe. Actually, I don't think it's complete now that I look at it. It has this, but it doesn't have the manual. So I will have to acquire a manual, as they say. The disc looks really good. I didn't play the new Metroid Prime 4 Beyond yet. I have not had a chance to, but missing manual. This is original. It's got some sticker on there. I'm going to say, sorry, back to the Narnia. I think the Narnia was in mint. This one is just in good. Let's see what the going rate is for the GameCube. Let's see, about $24 for this one. No, sorry, that's for the CIB. I'll go with the loose price for these purposes until I will try to get a manual, but the mint is 18. So we'll see how that goes. This game I really liked. I haven't played it since, gosh, 20 years, but it's definitely something I wanted to have. That's why I picked up another one when I started recollecting my collection. But this one's in okay shape. I definitely would keep this copy. I just want a manual. So I really would like to replay this. I also haven't played the remake or the remaster. I can never tell the difference what means what these days, but yeah, so I need to go back and play these. It's just time is the biggest enemy. So oh, this one. Okay. So this Luigi's Mansion, my first and favorite game that I played on the GameCube. Back then, definitely still one of my favorite games. I've played also 2 and 3. The manual is falling apart a little bit. This is not my original copy. This is one I replaced it with. I actually have another one that we'll see in a second. But the Manny is not in great shape. But the disc is in pretty good shape, it looks like. So this is the I have this and I have the player's choice version. But this was definitely, I liked this more than like the 3D Marios. I liked the concept of Luigi's Mansion. I thought it was fun. It was my first game I owned for the GameCube, so it was. But even this, I've played 2 and 3 recently, but I haven't played the first one in quite some time. So I'll say complete. I'll put damaged Manny. I'm just gonna say it's good because the disc is fine. Let's see here. GameCube, so it's CIB is about 63. I just thought this was a really unique, at least at the time, like, with the vacuum, you're sucking up ghosts, it had that sort of spooky element, but, it was still Luigi. Mario! Sorry for that. That's my Luigi Mario voice. So yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Let's move on. Let's see, I'm actually gonna do this one. So I got a second copy. I don't remember why, actually. But this one, actually, the Manny is a lot better. The disc is pretty good too. I might just might just take this one and put it in that one, because I think I'd rather have the first print, the black label, as opposed to the player's choice, if I was going to keep one. So I might just take the nice Manny and put it with that one, and then maybe I'll just sell player's choice. Let's see. I should have done some of the other one, but Luigi's won a mansion. The bad news is that it's crawling with ghosts, and Mario seems to be trapped inside. Yeah, it's good times. I kind of wish they, I mean, I know all Nintendo games, they don't have like any voice acting really. Like you have to read the script on the screen, and it goes, but I think it'd be cool if they ever get to the point, especially with the new Mario movies coming out, where they'd have a 3D Mario or Luigi game with actual voice acting, but, or maybe that would ruin the whole thing. I don't know, but I'd like to see it. So this is complete. This is the player's choice. We'll say this one's the same thing. It's 63, and this is very good. I'm gonna try to be picky with the mint. Sorry if you guys can't see the mint designation, but we'll see where I go here as we get through this. Okay, so that's 2 Luigi's Mansions. Let's see. Let's do some. So Madden 2004. This was not. I did play a lot of Madden with my friends back in the day, quite a bit actually. This was not necessarily my favorite Madden. This one did survive from my original collection. This was I remember thinking back and playing this game with my friends, and Michael Vick was he was unstoppable, because if no one was open, or even if people were open, it didn't matter, because you just run, and he'd run for 300 yards a game. My friend was a Falcon fan, and I had to play him every time. So that's what I remember about this game. But 2004 was not my favorite Madden of the Maddens. I think 2007 or 2008 might have been. I have those here somewhere too. We'll see. But we'll say 04. Complete. We'll say very good. It's for about, I'm rounding down, we'll say 7. It was 7 and change, but we'll say 7 just, I don't know why, it just makes sense to do that. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, again, not my favorite of the Maddens, but a Madden nonetheless. You know, let's get these out of the way. Oh, sorry, that was loud. So I have apparently amassed a bunch of 2004 games. We're going to go through those and get those out of the way. Must have been a good year. So this is the baseball, 2004. This game was my favorite baseball game. The 2004 was my favorite baseball game. I did lose this in the flood, or it was unreclaimable, I should say, when I got to it. But this, unlike Madden 2004, was my favorite game. Me and my friends played a significant time playing this. Unlike Madden, I wasn't very good at Madden. I always lost to my friends, but baseball was my thing, at least in video games. But yeah, see, this was This was a good one. I always had fun playing this game. Complete. Very good. And let's see what we're working with there. All-Star Baseball 2004. GameCube $8. I guess I don't need to do the dollar sign every time. It's unnecessary. Redundant. Okay. So All-Star Baseball. I'll try to go quickly through that. I feel like there's not a lot to talk about with sports games. So we'll go through this one's in a little bit rougher shape. I believe this was, you know what? I don't know. Because this one, the Manny doesn't even match it, so I don't think this was my original one. The Manny manual is from 2005, while this one, the game is definitely 2004. Definitely some torn plastic. It's okay. The game is okay. Not very good. I would say it's okay. It is not complete. Missing any. I'm just gonna say it's okay. Let's see. NCAA. Apparently, I am incapable of spelling. Ah, there we go. GameCube, $10. Actually, more than I thought, but never. Let me see here. Yeah, so funny enough, at least, I mean, this, you take price trading with a grain of salt, but the loose copy is worth like 8 cents less than the complete copy. So maybe a lot of people don't have it, or I guess maybe everyone has it. I don't know, but so not sure. All right, this is another baseball game. This one this looks good. So I have never actually played this game. This was a gift from a friend who had an extra copy, I think, after I lost all my stuff, and he was like, "Oh, you like the 2004 baseball?" You know, even though it wasn't the one I played, I'd never played it. But that was nice of them to give it to me. Pretty nice. So yeah, I'd have to play this alongside All-Star Baseball and see what the real differences are. But at least back then, I only played the All-Star Baseball. What MVP? 2004. Complete. Let's see what we're looking at here. This one is 8, and not that anyone, if anyone even watches these videos, would do so, but you always take, you know, the pricing that you see. This is average, usually from eBay and a few other sites, and it's not always the best barometer, but you know, it's a starting point for negotiations if you were so inclined to sell. All right, next one is NBA 2004. I did play this one a lot. This one was I have not played it for a very long time. It probably hasn't aged well. I don't play the newer NBA games these days. I don't. Everything just got a little too complicated, I guess is the word. I don't know, for my old brain. But these ones were still, I mean, obviously these are more complicated than the 90s, the Sega Genesis games that I would play, but this one was a lot of fun. I like that. This is when they started having actual commentary in the games and stuff. It was good times back then. Where has the time gone? I have no idea. It's gone forever. My time. This was, let's see, okay minus. This one is good. Let's see what NBA Live 2004 is worth. GameCube, $10. Nothing really. I haven't checked these before in quite some time, but I know video games are all over the place with their value, but I guess nothing too surprising. I mean, I guess the fact that the sports games seem to be worth anything is somewhat of a surprise. So, all right, let's see. Should we let's take a break? I have a few straggling sports games, but let's do some other stuff. Next one is Simpsons Hit and Run. This, I believe, is my original copy from many moons ago. I did not lose it. I don't even remember when. Let's see. Save Springfield by car, by foot, or by the seat of your pants. Springfield's biggest driving hazards are let loose, drive yourself crazy, and lawless fender benders and chaotic head-on collisions as your favorite Simpsons character. Unbuckle your seatbelt and set out on foot to investigate creepy crop circles and a diabolical conspiracy threatening to obliterate Springfield. Drop that donut and grab the wheel. I know Simpsons is still going. I used to watch it till like through high school, which was the early 2000s. But I haven't. I know it's still going. I don't watch it anymore. Everything. I mean, the manual looks great. The game looks fantastic. The case. It is the player's choice. I don't know if that makes a difference. The little bit of damage here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, I would still say it's very good. Just by the manual and the game itself looking fairly fantastic. So I'll say Simpsons Run complete. Let's say very good. And let's see here. Okay, 90. So someone out there wants this apparently, to a certain extent. That's good to know. I don't see a difference between. Oh, the players. Oh, well, this is funny. So I started to make an adjustment. I apologize for my impudence. The player's choice for GameCube is actually more valuable by $1. So never skimp on $1, as they say. I don't know if they actually say that, but I'm sure someone at some point in history has said it, which would make my statement accurate. So, yeah. I haven't even fired up GameCube in quite some time. It's one of the things I want to do as I log this and get a handle on my collections, because I have boxes that we moved recently, and I'm unpacking all of it, so it seems like a good time to take a look at everything. I think I might dust off the GameCube and play some of these games. Now this game, the next one, and I know, again, they had a remake that just came out, but this game, this was something I loved when it came out. And it wasn't just I remember not just playing, the campaign, but the extra, were they trials or something like that, where you'd have to kill a certain amount of zombies in a certain amount of time. Booklet looks good. Let's see how these discs look. Oh, looks good. Disc 1. And not many. I mean, again, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this or anyone gives a damn, but if you do and you played GameCube games, I don't remember many having the 2 discs. At that point, I don't remember that happening very often. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember that. It's got some sticker residue, which happens. But yeah, this game, and the funny thing is, at this point, I don't actually remember a whole lot about what happened. I remember some parts, but I need to go back. What I need to do is go play the remaster, the remake that came out. But I remember loving it. I remember in my dorm room playing this and having a blast. RE4, it is complete, I would say. Very good. I haven't had another Mint since Narnia. I think Narnia was just maybe that's not good for it being a good game because no one's ever played it, so that's why it's in such mint condition. But let's see. Back on track. Resident Evil 4 GameCube. Let's see if there's a difference between this and the. Trying to see if it's so this one, the player's choice is worth about $5 less than the regular black label would be, which is interesting. I don't really know why. Again, I'm not trying to. I mean, I'd be more interested in possibly buying maybe the black label. If I was gonna make my collection a little more complete, but to me, that doesn't really matter. I'm just something to talk about, I guess. But this was a good game. I really liked it. Okay. This one. This was, besides Luigi's Mansion, this was the other game that I dove into on the GameCube. I think this was unique because I played Wave Race significantly on the 64, and so I had a like for Wave Race already. So when this one came out as one of the first games on the GameCube, it was the second game I bought, and I spent a lot of time getting through it all and beating all the levels and everything like that. So definitely good memories of this game. I haven't touched it since then, but again, it's something that I'd like to, time allowing, I'd love to go and play some of these games. This looks kind of, it's weird that this one, the top looks kind of scratched, but the playable side actually looks not too bad. And this, I remember they had, at some point, Nintendo sold little pamphlets that had stickers that you could put on you could put on your memory cards to match the game. So that's where that's from. You don't see that too much, I don't think, but I don't know if it'd be more prudent to have kept the stickers on the sticker sheet or to put the stickers on the memory card. This one has got some sticker residue, but not too bad. Let's prepare for the wettest, wildest racing ever as Wave Race splashes onto the Nintendo GameCube. This would be. I don't know if they've made another Wave Race game. These were fun, at least back in the day. I'm sure they have comparable options now. I don't really know. I'm somewhat out of the gaming scene, at least the modern gaming scene, I should say. I'll say this is very good. Let's see. Wave Race, Blue Storm. It is $20. All right, let's get through the last of the sports games, and then I have another handful of mix of favorites that we'll get through. But we're making pretty good progress here. Okay, so a couple Maddens. This is Madden 07. I also have, you'll see this, I have Madden 08. I mean, this is what me and my roommates, by the time we were in college, it was Madden. If we were playing co-op games, it was Madden all the time. That was the thing. A lot of trash talking back then, and bets and drinking and good times. But let's see how this looks. Pretty good. Manual, it's complete. It's very good. All right, let's see. Let's look up Madden 7. $6, and you know what? I'm just gonna look up Madden 2008. Huh. So Madden 2007 is worth 6. Madden 2008 is worth 20 for some reason. But so that's Madden 07. Not my favorite Madden. Madden 08, at least when it came to playing with my friends, was my favorite. What that is. Anyways, okay. Madden 08 was definitely one of my favorites. We would, me and my roommates, all four, we had 4 in the same room, and we would do different things. We'd all pick a team and play in the same season, and then just take turns playing our games as they come until we played the whole season. And then we'd also each create a player. When in another league, we'd create a player. So someone would be quarterback, someone would be receiver, someone would be running back, and we'd all control like one player on the team, which was fun. But then people would get literally pissed off if they didn't get the ball enough. It's kind of like real life. But that was, I mean, it's good memories. It's good times. Good times back then. This one is in very good condition. I'm actually surprised that it's the value of it. Let's see here. And This is NBA Live 2005. I don't really know. I don't think I've ever played this game. I'm not sure why I have NBA Live 2005, but I do. It has the precautions book, but not the Manny. I won't spend too much time on this one. I can't speak to it. Very good. Let's see what the yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's any good or not. That's a good question. One for another day, perhaps. 2005. Let's see what you're at. The loose is 8. If I find a Manny, it'll go up by a couple bucks, but nothing too astronomical. So, alright, let's move it on. Alright, let's do a loose skin. So most of my games are in box, but this is the one I have that is not. So I had this originally. This is Mario Strikers, a fun game. I've never really played soccer games, but this was fun to play with friends back in the high school and college days. Gosh, I can't believe it's been like 20 years. It's crazy. But the case was ruined, but the game was a-okay. It didn't have like stuff rubbing off and it's a fun, I think it gets repetitive if you're playing just the computer on your own, but playing with friends, it's like quick, scoring action, games go quick, you can play, it was good times back then, especially when you're having a few adult beverages. It's a little scratched, but I think another thing I need to do is I do need to test these to make sure they even work, but that's for another day as well. Let's see. So, okay. Loose average, I should say, is 44. So, so far, The Simpsons hit and run has been, according to this anyways, the most valuable. So I don't know if that's a surprise or not. I really didn't have any expectations. All right, let's see. So this game is another. I had a lot of fun playing this game. This Super Smash Brothers Melee. I have not played a Smash Brothers since, actually, on the newer one, so I don't know if the new ones are good, but me and my friends played this one significantly. This one I did play, like a lot of the single player to unlock characters and stuff. So that was fun. This was not the copy that I had then. This is a copy I acquired, but as you can see, there is no manual. But I didn't play the first Smash Brothers on the 64, so my first experience with this, but I remember it being a good time. Let's see, Super Smash missing Manny. It's good. This is something though that I'd like to, if I'm gonna hold on to this collection, I'd want to have the Manny. So it's something I'll be looking for. Let's see. GameCube. Okay. So loose is 64 still. So complete is not actually that much rarer. It's like another $5 to $10. So that's somewhat surprising. But still, for, you know, again, I'm not too concerned with the value, but I'd like to have the, if I'm going to hold on to this, then, you know, keep it as a collection. I'd want the thing. Let's see. Mario Golf. So this game I played definitely on the 64 a lot and loved it. And then this one, I also remember enjoying playing. I just feel like it takes, like we didn't really play it as with like roommates and stuff. I just feel like the golf with 18 holes, it's such a commitment to sit down and play a round of golf. And sometimes it would happen, but not too often. And then even like the single player to unlock other characters, the Manny is real nice shape though. Looks good. I feel like it was a time-consuming game. Fun, but just time-consuming. Hit the links in the Mushroom Kingdom. Remember the courses were different. Actually, I don't really remember them. Maybe I'm melding together what was in my mind. I think this one's kind of jacked. I think I would probably, the disc looks fine, and the Manny's great. I might look for a different, because this one, even the insert and the case are all kind of jacked up. So I might be in the market for a better case down the road. It's nothing. I mean, none of this is imminent, of course, but let's see. Golf Toadstool Tour Complete 28. I'm gonna say very good, because the disc and the Manny are in good shape, but definitely want to improve that at some point. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So this was a game that I lost, but I remember playing with friends. X-Men Legends. Let's see what this is. This has got something on there. I don't know how good. I'll have to test that one to see if it works. X-Men Legends. I remember. If I remember correctly, sorry, he'd be like a top-down view, and you and like up to 4 players could all just run around and be mutants, X-Men, and wreak havoc. And it was fun, if I remember correctly. Alone you are mighty, together you are legends. So, I mean, this is definitely a game. I don't even remember when I acquired this after I started putting things back together. But I would definitely be looking for a better copy. This is not the best looking one to have. It's okay. I wouldn't mind having a better. I mean, it's better than nothing. At least it's there here for memory purposes. But they're not very. Let's see. What's the GameCube? So loose is like 17. So completes go for 20. So I actually should be able to. It's not so much the money, but the more expensive, it's just the harder they get to find too. So that probably means that they're at least somewhat available. But yeah, I don't know if you guys see that the disc has some kind of line there. I'm not really sure what that is. So it's a little bit of a disappointing copy, but not the end of the world. This Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. So I had this in my collection originally. Suffice to say, even then, I never actually played it. I read the books. I was a big Harry Potter fan. On other systems, I own all the Harry Potter games, so it was just kind of a game that I wanted to have. But I never actually played it, so if it's good, let me know. Maybe I will try to play it one day. Let's see what it's all about. Mount your broomstick for the favorite sport of witches and wizards. Lead any Hogwarts house to victory. Compete in the Quidditch Cup. Take control of international teams, so I'm assuming it's got like the... I don't know. Oh yeah, it's got the so you could do like in how they were at the... Was it the fourth one? The Harry Potter lore is escaping me. The Golden Goblet thing. The Goblet of Fire. That's what it was. Play the best Quidditch teams in the world. I wonder how like the gameplay is of a made-up sport like Quidditch. Interesting. I might have to actually. Curiosity might get the best of me. I'm kind of curious how this plays. I am curious now. So I wonder if it's any. I don't know if you guys played the Hogwarts Legacy. Which I really enjoyed. It was cool being able to walk around. As a Harry Potter fan, it was cool to walk around Hogwarts like that. That was the coolest part of the game to me. It's just Hogwarts Castle being fully accessible. But I think the one disappointing thing in the game was the lack of competitive Quidditch, I say, because you could go in the stadium. Let's see. Quidditch. Can't spell Quidditch, I spelled Quidditch. It's Quidditch. Quidditch World. Let's see here. There it is. GameCube. CIB is $10. It's good, maybe even very good. Let's see. Quidditch. Complete. I'll have to give it a try, and we'll see. Alright, let's see here. So this is another game that I don't think I had in my original collection, but it kind of, maybe I stumbled upon it. I'm not totally sure, but this is the Mickey Mouse, The Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. I have no idea about this. I don't know what it is. The case is struggling a little bit. Let's see. Oh, look, it's GameCube Reign of Fire so whoever I bought this from had Reign of Fire, in this case, took out Reign of Fire and said, nope, we are putting in Magical Mirror because that's what we do. But we're going to leave the stickers on because that's what we do. And we do what we do because that's what we do. So yeah, I don't know. Another one that I'll probably have to try playing. I don't think I'd go, this one's missing the manual. I don't think I'd go after it to try to I don't think I'd go after it to try to complete it necessarily, unless it just stumbled upon it. But this is $15 loose. So yeah, it's got. I don't know. It seems like most of these, I have. I kind of was expecting to be like $1. You can't get rid of it, you can't give it away. So I guess take these prices with a grain of salt. But the fact that everything has been $6 or more, looks like, it's somewhat surprising to me. But then again, I do not know. All right, let's see. All right, this one. The Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers. great movies. I loved the Lord of the Rings movies. I actually played these games, I believe, on the PlayStation 2 at my friend's house. And then I saw these, and I was like, oh, I like that game. I'm gonna get it. So I have not played these on the GameCube, but because I also have the Return of the King, which we'll see in a second. But the Manny looks good. It's in good shape. But I don't remember what. Decide the fate of Middle Earth. Join the Fellowship. Oh, you get to play as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. Great characters. Almost like, I feel like it's like Golden Axe almost, but in Lord of the Rings form, and in modern 3D form, I guess. Also, Golden Axe was good times back in the 90s. Defeat the Dark Lord's minions. Exclusive movie content. Interesting. Well, again, something else that I'm gonna have to go down. I really want to have the time test all these anyways. But it'd be nice to go down memory lane and let's see. I think it'd be cool just to see if any of these games hold up. I guess I'm not super into modern gaming. I have a PlayStation 5 and we have a Switch, but other than that, I'm not totally. I don't play it a ton. Rings, two towers. If I could spell. GameCube, CIB, $20. Is this the player's choice? Let's see. Player's choice is about the same price. I wonder if there's some games that it's just like the difference between the player's choice and the non-player's choice is like a significant amount. I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's some. The original had like fewer prints. Live the movie. Be the hero. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Again, this is one that I played originally, I believe, on my friend's PS2. Is it really dirty or is that messed up? I can't tell. It is just really dirty. Okay, so dirty, but I think underneath it all, it's good. I'll have to clean these too. Rings, good many. Live the epic. Oh, and this one, you get to play as 9 characters. Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Sam, Frodo. You get to play as the hobbits. It's crucial. It's a crucial addition, in my opinion, to the fantastic advancement from the Two Towers to the Return of the King. Return of the King. It is complete. It is good. Let's see what good thing is. Return. Oh, okay. Let's see what the player's choice is. So the first print is 27, and the player's choice is 8. So this one had a big difference. It's like a $10 difference on a $20 game. That's like a, whatever, 30%. So, interesting. All right, and so this is my last GameCube game that I know of. Anyways, unless I find some more. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I just started playing Resident Evil Requiem. So this is a game, I believe this is my original copy. I don't remember a ton about it. I remember playing it a little bit, and I think I just lost. So it's something I need to play. Because I remember it was the kind of thing where like, oh, I didn't really have a time at that period of time, and I was like, I'll get back to it and play it, because I heard it's trippy in some parts, but I never really got to give it a good playthrough. So this is, it's got all this. Oh, it's got all the stuff in here. The Manny looks in good condition. Pretty good. So yeah, looks nice. Yeah, good. I need that. Is it real or in your head? Prepare for an epic psychological thriller where nothing is as it seems. As you delve deeper into the dark designs of an ancient evil, you have to fight to save your character's sanity and your own. I don't remember this at all. I know I played some of it. I know I didn't finish it, but I don't know. Sometimes these college days are a little blurry, as they say. So, darkness. It's complete. I would say it's very good. There's some sticker stuff here, but for the most part it looks pretty good. Let's see here. Darkness. GameCube CIBO, it's 107. So it's my only game that, and I don't know if that'd be the more normal, but that's the only game that crossed the $100 mark. So it must be somewhat wanted, but again, I'm not planning to sell these or anything. But this one I would. The case is not in great shape. I wonder if that's the. Oh yeah, it's just a case. So the insert looks great. So I just need to find a decent, original case and plop it in there, and we are good to go. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's all my GameCube games. This was my first ever video. Bear with me if anyone is even watching this. I don't know if you are. If you are, say hi. I think it'd be kind of cool to document this as I go through. I got boxes of games to go through of all kinds of different systems, and I'm just going to do this for all of them and kind of document it and move through it, and I don't know. Or if no one, I don't care about a lot of people watching it, but it'd be kind of cool if there's some other game people out there and you guys stumble upon this, you're like, oh, I played that, if you do see this, let me know if there's a game, because I'm pretty sure I have all the games I'd want to have that I remember. But if you remember playing a game and you're like, oh, that was one of the best games on GameCube and it's not here, by all means, please let me know. And if I stumble upon it, maybe I'll add it to my collection, or at least, try it or see if it can be, played on a modern system. But yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys. If you watch this, I appreciate it. I don't even know what this is or what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I like watching other people's collections, and that's kind of the cusp of this. Is I like watching people do stuff like this, so I thought I'd give it a shot of my own and see how it goes. But I don't know how long this video even was. I don't know if it'll be 2 parts or 1, but expect at least, even if no one watches anything, I'm gonna do, at least videos about all my other systems as I unbox stuff. So look forward to bringing those to anyone that is willing to listen. And if you are, say hi, because, why not? All right.